Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've got Nivera with me today. Now, it was a bit of a tough loss for you guys today against Liquid, but we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna do something fun. I'm gonna ask you some fun questions. Again, if they're not fun, tell me afterwards. I can change them for next time. In the game of Valorant, what would you say is the most fun agent for you to play?
I think definitely Yoru is the less played agent in official match, but I think if I have the chance to play it, like for a series, I play it.
Oh, okay, Yoru, I didn't expect that. Do you read? Do you like reading, like books?
Yeah, sure. I read some classics, but yeah, I don't have a lot of time. We're preparing a lot on Valorant, but I like reading.
So if you could recommend me a book for me to read that you think I might enjoy, I'm open to anything. What would you recommend?
I think honestly, there are already the movies, but you know Harry Potter.
Yes.
I think the books is like a different feeling, but I think it's pretty fun.
I have a Harry Potter tattoo. This is really a Harry Potter tattoo. Yeah. Do you have a favorite character, Harry Potter?
Not really. I'm just enjoying the show. So no, I don't have a specific character.
Okay. What house do you think you would be in? Which Harry Potter house?
Ooh, I don't know the word in English. You know, the one with the snake.
Slytherin?
Yeah.
Ooh, the evil one?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Yeah, you know.
Me too, but...
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It reminds me of me. I can see myself on it, so...
Okay, I didn't expect that. I thought maybe like Ravenclaw, you know, the smart one, the blue with the blue crest. Yeah. I thought maybe that one.
Yeah, the snake one is cool.
Wow. It's the best one. I think it's the best one. Yeah. Now, if you're in a bad mood, like maybe today you have a bad day, and you can turn on some music, listen to some music, what's the song right now that would make you happy, put you in a good mood?
It's a bit special. I have a song. I think it's not like when you have a bad mood, but it makes me happy. It's like Thunder's Cloud, the name, and it's like from Saya, like the group. So yeah, it's not like a pretty fun song, but it makes me happy, and I like this song.
Okay, I'll check it out. I don't know what it is, but I'll definitely go listen to it. Speaking of happy, if you can tell me one thing in the world that makes you the happiest, not just like regular happy, but super happy, what's that thing?
Yeah, no, definitely it's food, you know. I don't look like, because I'm not, you know, I'm skinny, but I love food. Like really, it's my hobby, you know, my passion. It's really food. Like, it's surprising, but I love mukbangs, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
No, food is definitely the answer.
What kind of food? What like cuisine or maybe a dish?
Yeah, everything, like especially desserts. But I can eat everything in this planet. I know food makes me happy.
Can you cook? Can you bake?
I try sometimes. Like obviously, since I love food, I try to cook sometimes. But yeah, I'm not really good at it. But I think what I make is pretty good. So yeah, I don't know a lot of cooks, but what I do is really good.
What about, so when it comes to dessert, like what do you go to? Well, what's the one dessert that you can't live without, I guess?
I think everything, I can eat everything, but I don't know the name in English, but there is something in Belgium called croustillant.
Okay, what does it look like?
It's like a circle. When you fry it, you add some sugar on top.
Oh!
Like it's really classic, but you eat it hot. Like it's a hot dessert. It's amazing. And you can add anything inside.
A donut?
It's like a donut, but it's closed and you can put anything inside and it's hot.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. Maybe we do a mukbang, you know, next time or something. Do you watch people do mukbangs like on YouTube or Twitch or something?
Yeah, every day. Is,
who do you like?
I don't know if you know someone called Bongil, or maybe not, but he's famous, 4 million subscribers. So yeah, I watch him every day. Since Liquid, I watch him every day.
Oh. Is he the like noodles? He eats noodles?
Yeah, he eats everything. He's the Korean guy, and he eats everything.
Oh, so that's really interesting. I also watch a lot of mukbangs as well, but I watch dog mukbangs, like dogs eating.
Oh, yeah. I'm not using it's special. Okay.
It's on my TikTok, like algorithm, like just dogs. Yeah, it's a whole thing. I'll show you guys another time. Now, what was the game that you first played that made you not want to stop playing, that got you really into loving gaming?
You mean in Valorant or general Any games?
The first one.
The first game? It's in Counter-Strike. I played a lot of Counter-Strike Source. So yeah, I think every time I was playing Counter-Strike, I think, to be honest, Counter-Strike Source is one of the most complete game because you have community servers, and I think that's something I want to see in Valorant. Like community servers, because you can play anything. You can play RP mode, you can play zombie mode, mini games. So there is everything. That's why, since I played this, I cannot stop playing games.
Is that the one with the jailbreak?
Yeah. There's everything. Everything you think is in the game.
Jailbreak was really fun. That was definitely a good one. If you were in trouble, you know, you're a Slytherin, you've done some crimes, and you've been like arrested. Which one of your teammates? I feel like this is too easy of a question. Which one of your teammates are you gonna call because you trust them to get you out, to bail you out, to get you out of the bad situation?
I think obviously my brother's crazy. So it's not even a question, but yeah, we said it a lot, but we have a really close relationship. We never like trash talk to each other. We were born like this. So yeah, we have a really good relation with my brothers. So yeah, it would be definitely Scream.
If he was arrested, like, and he called you, what are you doing? How do you get him out?
I do everything I can for him. I can call everything. I pay money. I just do everything for him, and he does everything for me. That's always.
That's really nice, because then now you know what to do if you're ever in trouble. So another hypothetical scenario. So we're in a zombie apocalypse, you know, there's no more Valorant, everyone's trying to survive. Which 3 people in VCT EMEA, it cannot be your teammates, people outside your team, you have to group together and try and survive and beat it. Which 3 players are you going to put on your team as a group?
It's a very hard question. I will go with leaders. I think probably Buster. I think Fnatic is like one of the best teams in the world. They're probably the best right now because they won last tournaments. So I will go with Buster, and I think he's a funny guy. You know, I don't know him personally, but he looks like funny. Yeah. And I think in times like this, he's making some jokes. It's always good for you to have fun.
He doesn't need much food to survive. He's very skinny too, you know, so you don't need to give him too much food.
Yeah, that's a perfect pick.
Okay, 2 more.
It's only in Europe. Okay. Wait, I said Buster. Maybe. I think Yampi, because he's a lot excited. You know, I play with him a lot, and he's a lot of excitation. I think he's gonna be the adventurer. You know, the guy we're gonna send outside to bring some food, because he's running every time. He's uncontrollable. So yeah, I think Buster, Yampi, and I would not in my team, right?
No.
Okay. I'm not sure about the last one.
Maybe some muscle, you know.
Oh yeah. But who's a lot muscular in the VCT?
I'm trying to think. I think Shados, I feel like, just because they're playing that game right now. Oh, Redgar. Redgar's a big boy. Leo goes to the gym a lot. Yeah.
I think probably Aslan Machado. He looks strong, and I think he's gonna be like I would say the defender. You know, he's gonna defend the house, and probably me and Buster inside just having some fun, eating the food Yampi's bringing. So we're gonna be like the useless guys. But I think it will be the perfect team for sure.
I feel like Aslan would not hesitate to kill the zombies. He's just like everything's just gonna die in his path. Now, if you here we go. So you've been in this game for a while now. I think you've also been to LANs with an audience too. What would you say is the most memorable fan interaction, or like the nicest message you got maybe so far?
I think it was really recent when we played against Loud in Brazil. I know a lot of KC fans couldn't come, but there was like one specific one, and he was here. We signed his shirt. Like he was the one. I think there were other KC fans, but I remember about this one guy, and he's gonna recognize himself. And I think that's the best fan memory I have, because I'm like, there's one guy and he's screaming in front of all the crowd, and the Brazilian crowd is so they're so excited. So yeah, I think it's the best memory I have about the fan.
He's probably here, I reckon, like coming maybe.
I would not be surprised if he's here.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. If you're watching, you know who you are. I've asked you questions about the players in EMEA. So if you could play with one player that isn't in EMEA, maybe further down the line in your career, someone that you want to team with, who would that be?
I think, how to say, there's someone, French player. I used to play with him a lot in CS. I don't know if you know, it's Akuma.
Oh,
He's playing for Mandatory. And yeah, it's the one I have in my head right now. I think he's a really good player. Yeah, he's got a lot of good results with his team. And I think in France, yeah, he's kind of, we don't talk a lot because we have our own business. But I know he's like a really good guy. I used to play with him a lot, and like it wouldn't be bad if I play with him again, you know.
He was like the OG French team, the Hoppy, Logan, Akuma, right? That was the team he was on.
Yeah. Now he's with Mandatory, and they're doing really good results actually. And I know he's almost carrying all his games. But yeah, it's a team game. But yeah, overall, I think he's a really good player, and I like him in general.
What about a non-French player from like maybe America, Pacifics, any of those regions you can choose from?
I don't talk to other people's, so I don't know anyone personally. Maybe I will go with f0rsaken. No, I think he's a good guy. He looks like a good guy, and he's really good in the game. He's one of the best individually. And yeah, I think probably f0rsaken. I don't know him personally, but he looks good. Like he's a good guy, and it can only be good.
You two will get along. He also loves eating. He likes food.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, what okay.
That's perfect. That's perfect. And last question. Once your career is finished, you're retired, hopefully after winning many trophies, what is the one thing you want people to remember you for when people talk about, Nivera? What would you like people to say about you?
I think nothing really special. I just want to be, a flex player. Like I want people to just say, "Oh, he's the player that can do everything. He can play this, he can play this, he can play this." So yeah, that's the kind of player I want to be. I want to be really like the complete player, the one who any team can pick because he can play any roles. And so yeah, I think it would be like really good for me if people say like he was a complete player, he can do anything.
I think you're on your way. I think it might happen sooner than you think. Yeah. Thank you very much, Nivera. I really appreciate your time today, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it at home, and like and subscribe.